doing, everybody? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to be back. Man, I've been busy. Whew. So busy. Just got back from entertaining the troops. Cub Scout troops 98 and 131. They've been camping all week. They're cold. They're wet. They miss their mommies and daddies. Think it's time to bring our boys home? And I'm just being silly. Let's hear it for the real troops. If you're a veteran or active member, I appreciate what you do. I fly a lot. I'm not scared of flying thanks to our real troops. We got Bin Laden. Al-Qaeda, they don't have their act together. Sure, they keep sending us threatening videos, but if they really had it together, we'd be getting DVDs by now, don't you think? Come on. Bonus DVDs, Taliban girls gone wild, that'd be cool. Yeah. Camera crew driving around, show us your face. Thanks for coming out to the Funny Bones. Spend your hard-earned entertainment dollar with us. Lord knows you have a lot of entertainment options in the Westport area. There's a Hobby Lobby up there on St. Charles Rock Road. I don't know how we can compete with that place. It's so fun. They got the casinos over there. You guys like to gamble? I love gambling. Last time I was at Harrah's Casino in Atlantic City, I won $4,500. I wasn't gambling, I slipped on the ice in the parking lot. Got a really good lawyer, really good. It happened last August. Take all the time you need for these jokes, ladies and gentlemen. We gamble every day in this world, don't you think? I was gambling a couple of weeks ago at the Waffle House. You ever go to the Waffle House? It's a gamble. I ordered a T-bone steak. I lost. Worst T-bone steak I ever had. First of all, it was a lowercase T. I mean, I don't want to sound like a snob, but if I'm paying $4.99 for a T-bone steak, we're going to have certain expectations. A lot of people get married in Vegas. Anybody here ever get married in Vegas? Yeah, lots of you. How long have you been married? 9 years. Hey, you beat the odds. Congratulations. Yeah. I'm a happily married man. I'm so glad to be on the road. Glad to be home, finally, sleep in my own bed with my own wife. It's a joke. I love my wife. She's a court reporter. I know that sounds dull, but I talk dirty in bed. She reads it back to me. That gets me. Ha, 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 ha. Before I was married, I was dating an ophthalmologist. That was kind of weird. Every time we'd have sex, she's like, better, worse, better, worse. So like, hey. Go back. I keep trying to send my wife sexy texts. The kids call that sexting. I try to do that when I'm on the road, but autocorrect is messing up my love life. Last week she got a text that said, when I got home, I wanted her to shellac my deck. Baby, when I get home, I am going to pluck your drains out. And if you've been a really naughty switch, I might have to put my clock in your grass. Take all the time you need to decode these jokes, ladies and gentlemen. Without your Ranger Rig decoder ring. No, I'm a happily married man. I don't mess around with my wife. I'll tell you what, man. I am faithful. I get temptations all the time. I was in Chicago, Illinois. like 4 years ago, working Zany's Comedy Club, downtown Chicago, and a Playboy Playmate of the Month was hitting on me. Kimberly Jensen. She invited me back to her hotel. I said, I'm sorry, Kimberly, I cannot do it. I am married. I'm a one-woman man. Thank you very much. I must say no. She was very impressed. She still signed her centerfold for me. She wrote, Dear funny, sexy Dan, if you ever change your mind, you know where to find me. And she signed it, Kimberly Jensen, Playboy Playmate of the Month, February 1961. I'm getting old. We got young people here. Where are my 20-somethings? Where are you? Back there. Oh, you sound so young. How old are you back there? How old are you?
It's her birthday.
It's her birthday? She's 20? All right. 20 years old. Holy. That's so young. I got dick jokes older than you. 20. You got the world on a string, you youngsters. When I was 20, friends with benefits meant somebody had a pool. That's as wet as I got. Turned 60 in December. Didn't think it would come this fast. I have a really young cardiologist. It's so weird because he's so young. I asked him if he thought my heart was healthy enough for sex. He said, ooh, gross. Had my colonoscopy. You've done that, guys? That's a party, isn't it? Yeah, ready for my close-up, Mr. DeMille. I was telling a friend of mine I'm getting a colonoscopy. He says, where are you having it done? I said, up my ass, you idiot. Why don't you read a book? Now, you 20-somethings, you going clubbing after the show tonight? I avoid the nightclubs. That's too depressing at my age. I go to the nightclub. It freaks out the young guys. They're like, heads up, dudes. Some old man's looking for his daughter. Princess, where are you? It's 9:30, princess. Now that I'm 60, I'm starting to think about what I want to put on my tombstone. Check it out. Dan Chopin, comedian. I'll be here all week. I'm trying to take care of myself. Quit smoking cigarettes 12 years ago this week. Did it with the nicotine patch. That's got a really cool side effect. It gives you really vivid erotic dreams. It's like, whoa. I'm telling my doctor, he's like, well, you can take it off at night. I'm like, fat chance. I'm here for more, doc. Load me up. Come on, I don't have Cinemax. Screw the patch. Give me the whole quilt. You gain weight when you quit smoking. I'm trying to keep it under control. I got a washboard stomach. I'm just doing a load of towels right now. I ride my bike. That's good exercise, but I'm not one of these Tour de France idiots you see cycling around town in that Dayglow spandex outfit with the Italian logos. Ever see these boneheads? Their little uniforms? I saw this dude. I go, man, what's with the Lance Armstrong outfit? Oh, I ride my bike every day. Hey, I drive every day, and I'll walk around one of those NASCAR jumpsuits. I'll have to do the shopping, honey. Don't forget your shopping list. It's right here in my suit. Need some Tide, some Pennzoil, some Slim Jims. I like to jog and listen to music, but my iPhone broke, so I have to jog with my laptop now. That's pain in the ass. I'm on Facebook, but I'm too lazy to log on, so I just call my friends randomly on the phone. Hi, it's Dan. I'm thinking about baking cookies. Click. What is it about rainbows that always makes me cry? Click. Colonoscopy came out negative. Smiley face. Click. Who cares? I love the new app for my iPhone. It's perfect for when you text and drive. Right before impact, it screams, "Look out!" $3. You know what I did the other day? I swear to God, I butt dialed my proctologist. What are the chances of that? I mean, I ask you. Oh, the irony. So I'm walking into a liquor store a couple of weeks ago. Some dude's walking out with a pornographic magazine. I'm thinking, what a loser. Doesn't have a computer. I do all my shopping online. I hate shopping in stores. You ever go shopping in a store, some other customer thinks you work there? It sucks. That happened to me. I'm looking around, this dude comes up, "Hey man, where's the midget gay bondage section?" I don't work here. Aisle 5. Let's get out of here. Come on, short stack, get your bag of Lollipop Guild. We represent. Is anybody here in a relationship that met online? Congratulations. How long have you been going out? Married 6 years? And how long ago did you meet online? 8 years ago? What was that, MySpace or something? What the hell was that way back then? It's a risk of meeting people online. You never know what the side effects are going to be. That's why I think these online dating sites should have the same kind of disclaimers that the new drugs have when they come out. Give you a heads up about who you might be getting involved with. I think it'd be very helpful. It goes something like, Amanda, 30-something single mom, likes to go dancing and singing karaoke with her friends. People that have dated Amanda have experienced bizarre dreams. If suicidal thoughts persist, stop dating Amanda immediately. Heavy alcohol abuse is recommended while dating Amanda. Raymond, Southern Baptist, non-drinker, non-smoker, likes to read and go fly fishing. People that have dated Raymond have experienced drowsiness. Do not operate a motor vehicle while having a conversation with him. If Raymond's fishing stories last more than 4 hours, call your doctor immediately. It's a gamble. You're a rocking crowd, man. You guys like rock and roll, right? I saw the Rolling Stones a year and a half ago. Anybody catch the Stones? Can you believe they're still rocking after all these years? Mick Jagger, 73 years old. You can start me up. Clear. Hey, look, all the lifelong Stones fans are rushing the stage. Welcome to Branson, Missouri. Woohoo! Huh? You guys go to Branson? Oh. That's a party town. I was in Branson, Missouri. I don't think my head hit the pillow till 9:30. Those of you unfamiliar with Branson, it's a country western mecca in Missouri. It's like Vegas for the Bible Belt. Without all that annoying gambling, alcohol, sex, drugs, and fun. Otherwise, it's just like Vegas. And everybody that goes to Branson, they're all old, God bless them. They all have Alzheimer's, so whatever happens in Branson stays in Branson. You betcha. Your secret's safe, Grandpa. I was partying with the blue hair ladies in Branson. Those chicks are nuts, man. We were doing shots. We were doing Jaeger grannies. You ever do a Jaeger granny? Shot a Jägermeister in one of those Ensure protein shakes. 2 or 3 of those, I'm talking full contact shuffleboard on the Lido deck. I'm not kidding you. So take your teeth out and put your drink on, Grandma. We're partying. I was at a rock concert a couple months ago. I was in the men's room. In the stall next to me, I heard this going on. So I did this. We got a possible 420 all units. Next thing I heard was, if I'm not catching a buzz, nobody's catching a buzz, ladies and gentlemen. I'm a Grateful Dead fan. You guys like the Grateful Dead? I saw them like 25 years ago at a concert. Got really drunk, passed out for 3.5 hours. Only missed one song. So long. You know, the post office came out with a commemorative stamp in honor of the late Jerry Garcia. Did you know that? It's true. Although the last time I put a small piece of paper in my mouth that had the image of Jerry Garcia on it. Aliens landed on my coffee table. Started slicing up the Cheetos with their lightsabers. So if you get the Jerry Garcia commemorative stamp, just like half of it if it's your first time. You don't want to go postal. You guys like country western music? Or as African Americans like to call it, white noise? How about hip hop? You like hip hop? I like it. I just don't need to hear it at 2 o'clock in the morning. When I'm trying to sleep and some jerk's driving by in his Dodge Neon. Cranking that bass line from 5 blocks away, waking my white ass up. Wake up, cracker. Jerks. I'm gonna get back at these jerks. I'm gonna find out where they live. I'm gonna get some big old speakers for the back of my car. I'm gonna roll down the windows. I'm gonna drive through their neighborhood like 1 o'clock in the afternoon, you know, while they're sleeping. I'm gonna crank out what I like to listen to. How about a little talk radio, you son of a bitch? I make you happy? I'm a first-time caller, long-time listener. In these politically correct times, as a white man, I am offended by the Cracker Barrel. Some racist organization invited me and my cracker friends, the belly of the barrel. That's bullshit. And I've been up and down Martin Luther King Drive. I don't see one Cracker Barrel in the hood. What's up with that shit? Can't we get along? When you grow up in the city, you got street smarts. I didn't grow up in the city. I grew up in the suburbs. I got cul-de-sac smarts. When the recycle bin's upside down, it means it's already been by, bitch. That's the way we roll on Weeping Willow Lane. There's a lot of love in this room tonight. Can you feel the love, ladies and gentlemen? How many guys are in love? Let me hear you guys. Good job, fellas. I don't really care. I just like seeing the other half of the men go, oh, just do your show, will ya? I got married in the Catholic Church in 2004, so, you know, just got out. I was Catholic from day one because I was born in a Catholic hospital. Isn't that weird how hospitals have religious affiliations, other businesses don't? You don't drive down the street and see a car dealership. Oh, Jesus Chrysler. That's weird. Hebrew Hyundai, who'd have thought? Hi, I'm Deacon Dan, your South County Catholic car dealer. You know, Easter's coming up, so for Lent, we're going to put the 10% off all factory invoice prices on all 2017 models. And there's no reason for high interest rates to crucify your budget. We're rolling back the stone, resurrecting 0% down, no finance charges till Armageddon. For qualified Catholics. So come on down, we got free wine and wafers. We just won our Father and 2 Hail Marys from downtown. At the end of Water Street, right before it turns into wine. Thou shalt not buy a car anywhere else. If you do, you'll pay too much. and you'll go to hell. And I'll be going to hell for telling that joke. It's not like I won't know anybody. Anybody else get married in the Catholic Church like I did? Did you have to take that class from the priest? That makes a whole lot of sense, doesn't it? Marriage class from a celibate guy. Yeah. Why don't you take singing lessons from a deaf mute? Surfing lessons from an Eskimo. Baseball lessons from a Chicago Cub. You're not from Chicago. I think I struck a nerve. Who's drinking the O'Doul's non-alcoholic beer? I saw a waitress taking that out. Is there a point to that? Non-alcoholic beer for people who want to build up that beer gut without that pesky buzz. Give me a placebo beer. I wish to urinate frequently. After a couple of non-alcoholic beers, a pack of Nicorette gum. A little dry humping later on. Go home for a little menage a uno. Honey, I'm going to the store to get some non-alcoholic beer. You need anything else? Yeah, can you get some sodium-free saltines? What's the point? Non-alcoholic beer. That's like getting a hooker that says, just hold me. Kind of stupid. Went to one of those microbreweries last weekend. You ever go to those places? Drink that craft beer stuff they brew on site? Friday night, I was drinking wheat beer all night Friday night. All day Saturday, I'm shitting Triscuits. Jalapeno Triscuits, because we did a Taco Bell run at about 2:30 in the a.m. That might be more information than you need, but I enjoyed those tacos 2 times, amigo. Where are my tequila drinkers? You ever drink so much tequila, you go home, turn on that Spanish TV station, and understand every single word they say? Yeah, I got stung by a swarm of bees because I drank too much tequila one time. Camping out with buddies, drinking margaritas all day, walking through the woods, saw a beehive, thought it was a piñata. Drink up, people. A toast to my best friend who says you should always stop drinking when you cannot spell your name backwards. Here's to Bob. His wife, Anna, their dog, Otto. We just got a dog. My kids love it. You spend a lot of money on dogs and pets. Kennels, you ever put your pet up in a kennel? It'd be pricey, man. You can spend a lot of money. At PetSmart in Baldwin, they got a little doggy hotel there. Play dates for the doggy afternoon. There's a sign that says you can call your dog and talk to your dog on the phone. How the hell's that thing go? Yeah, this is Dan Chopin. Can I speak to Skittles, please? Yeah, she's the Collie Shepherd mix. Oh, she can't come to the phone right now? She's being walked. Okay, would you, could you give Skittles a message for me, please? Yeah, would you ask her, who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl? And have her call me back? I'd appreciate that. We have a Labrador. Everybody in my family has a Labrador. I have a black lab. My sister in the city has a blonde lab. My cousin in the country has a meth lab. I love dogs. Most dogs. I don't like those little Pekingese dogs. Anybody got a Pekingese? It's driving me nuts. My neighbor's got one. It's always chasing me out to the car in the morning, snapping at my heels. Sometimes I kick it. People think I have a car alarm. Nobody messing with my Ford Focus, huh? It's safe. I don't like it when people give their pets human names. That chaps my ass. I have two neighbors, Chip and Mitzi. They have two dogs, George and Linda. Their daughter Poopsie has a cat named Ruth. My Uncle Fido hates that joke. Who's a good uncle? Who's a good uncle? Oh, man. I love sports. Big day tomorrow, huh? It's Super Bowl. I love all kinds of sports. I used to have a poster of Anna Kournikova on my wall, but I had to take it down because I got tennis elbow. Take all the time you need for these jokes, ladies and gentlemen. That one's got to kind of simmer for a little while. On the way home, you're like, Don't fist bump me. I think that's stupid. I'll shake your hand. I'll high five you, but don't fist bump me. If you're worried about germs, get some hand sanitizer. If you initiate the fist bump, I'll consider it rock. I'll cover it with paper. I'll win every time. I love baseball. I love listening to baseball games on the radio. It's my favorite. But I hate the commercials on the radio during a baseball broadcast because every stupid commercial has to have some dumb baseball analogy. You ever notice that? They're so lazy, these copywriters. Don't let your home team get rained out by a leaky basement. Next time Mother Nature throws you a curve, call the winning team at Metro Waterproofing. Basement damp? Call the champ. Hit a home run against toenail fungus. What the hell does that mean? Nobody wins with domestic abuse. Keep everybody safe at home. Be a no-hitter. It's a positive message. Erectile dysfunction got you sitting on the bench? Don't let your foul pole keep you off the mound. Slide in, head first with Viagra. The official boner pill of Major League Baseball. I'm just glad to be alive. I was in a car accident 3 weeks ago. Some idiot plowed his passenger side door into my front bumper. So I'm in the hunt for a personal injury lawyer because I've got this negative balance in my checking account. Any personal injury lawyers here tonight? I like the ones that advertise on TV. Brown & Brown, aren't they funny? You seen their billboard for Brown & Brown, personal injury law firm? One of the guys has a patch on his eye. Personal injury lawyer with a patch on his eye. You can't make this shit up, ladies and gentlemen. We're Brown & Brown. We'll keep an eye out for your legal rights. Evidently. Insurance company got me a rental car while my car's in the shop. They spared no expense. Been tooling around in my Ford Focus. Piece of crap. Not a lot of power. I thought I was stalled. I was stuck on a piece of gum. Got a speeding ticket in my Ford Focus. That's the joke. Thank you very much. Yeah. They got those cameras on the intersections now. Have you got one of those tickets? You run that red light, flash bulb goes off. Great. 2 weeks later, open up that envelope, full color picture of you behind the wheel. Anybody get one of those? I got one. The state caught me running a red light, my wife caught me smoking, and the cops caught me drinking. One picture. I got the trifecta. Picture me running a red light. $100 fine. So I sent them a picture of $100. They sent me back a picture of jail. I sent them back a picture of Mexico. They sent me back a picture of a Mexican jail. Touche, law enforcement agency, touche! All right, you're a wonderful audience. We're going to dial it up right now. Time to play some music. It's time to put your hands together. Come on. Come on, white people, concentrate. Sounds good. Keep it up. Okay, that's good. The key to playing blues guitar is always have to have an expression on your face like you're constipated. My baby, she done left me. My boss said I'd be fired. The bank says my assets be frozen. I got me a ticket for a license expired. My doggy up and runned away. I got me some holes in my shoes. Sounds like I got a really good case of the bad grammar blues. I sure does be having these here bad grammar blues, I does. My participles, they be dangling. My analogies, they don't fit. Can't coordinate no conjunction. My infinitives, they be split. My double negatives ain't no good no how. I never using the proper tense. My run-on sentences keep running on so long. Hey, look, there's a squirrel running across that fence. Oh, these bad grammar blues, they be making a fool out of me. My subjects and my verbs, they don't always want to agree. Well, I accept all the responsibility. Man, sometimes I feels like a fool. That's what happens when you decide to go to a really bad school. Thank you, Trump University, for these bad grammar blues. Before I was married, I was in a long-distance relationship. Those could be difficult. Well, it wasn't that far. Well, the judge said 500 feet. She was verbally abusive. Yeah, she didn't say anything mean. She just abused verbs. It was really weird. What'd you do today, honey? Oh, I swimmed. We met at Trump University. I'm a positive kind of guy, you know? I'm a glasses half full kind of fella. Whenever something bad happens in life, I always look for the silver lining. I used to have a stalker, but I always figured, hey, at least while I was gone, I knew somebody was watching the house. My wife and I just bought a new house. We're very happy about it. Got an in-ground pool. Never had an in-ground pool before, kind of learning as we go. I really embarrassed myself at the pool supply store last spring. I thought it was a weird request, but I took it in anyway. Then the guy at the counter said, no. We needed a pool sample. back in about an hour. Go ahead and keep it. You know, when a couple breaks up, there's always one person has to tell the other person that the relationship is over. If you've ever been in that situation, you know how hard it is to find the right words to make it a clean break. If you've been in that situation, this song's for you. It's not because you chain smoke all those cigarettes. It's not your gambling problems or your credit card debts. Not the musty, moldy smell of your clothes. Or that long black hair that grows from your nose. Not about your money that I never see. Or your filthy house and all the debris. No, it's not you. It's me. It's not your blabbering pie hole that you never shut. Your god-awful breath or your big honking butt. Not the mangy stray cats you always want to keep. It's not because you snore like a bear in your sleep. It's not because you make young children cry. Or that you live like a pig in a sty. No, it's not you. It is I. I know it sounds mean, and you might get pissed. That's exactly why I'm texting you this. No, it's not you. Ah, it's you. Here's a song about, give you a little idea of my love life before I met my wife. When I was 25, I dated Debbie Sue. Did all the things a good boyfriend should do. Always bought her flowers every time we had a date. But then I caught her kissing on my sister Kate. I was so confused, I didn't know what to say. When I was 35, I fell in love with a girl named Bess. I asked her to marry me. You know, she said yes. But suddenly at the altar, she said no, and then she flew to Cancun with her bridesmaid Flo. Looks like I made another girl turn gay. Maybe it was something that I did or said. Maybe it was something that I just could not do in bed. There's Betty, Julie, Louise, Annette, Francie, and Irene. If you add them all up together, you get a pretty darn good softball team. I wish I knew what it was that makes them turn out that way. When I was 45, darling Carol, she was the one. We wined and dined and danced all night. We really had a lot of fun. But when the time came to make love, I just started yelling. She was in the next room with the TV on. What was she watching? Ellen. Looks like some people in this room might be gay. After a while, I started to realize maybe I'd be better off if I just started dating guys. The last one was Carl. He promised to shave my back, but then he started hanging around at the NASCAR track. Looks like I made another gay man go straight.